Okay. That's not what I meant, but that's okay. I don't know the names of these teams. Do you know the names of these teams?
They're going to be something related to bread. So gold team is probably grain or something. Click the drop down. I think it'll show.
Oh, I see.
Maybe it's not there. November Green. Yeah, you see it. And I don't know what the other team is. We can call him TeamJack for now. He's their queen. Yeah, just go with that. And reset it to 0 as well. Yeah. Alright. We're professional streamers, don't worry.
Here we go.
So, Gold's already down a life. I didn't see how it happened, but I've really been trying to help Jack get his queen better and telling him to hold out of mid, and he's really been doing it pretty good.
Yeah, he has 3 warriors up, 2 of them are speed. Snail's almost out of the tunnel. They're in a pretty good position besides the loss of an egg, but
Gold has their warriors as well. Jack with a good dive through punish.
Ooh, really good punish by
Stripes there, yeah.
Gold Stripes.
Yeah, that's Richard. He's one of Seattle's newer players, getting very good very fast. I guess newer means like 8 or 9 months anymore, but he's still newer than a lot of people.
Yeah, really smart play.
And the snail's chugging. Blue's in trouble.
Yeah, Gold Queen is just following Blue Queen, just making sure she doesn't get any of the gates.
Yeah, they finally get one, but I have a feeling that one's not going to be enough. It's too late.
Yeah, just one vanilla.
This is a speed form they can get with skulls. They got to get towards that basket. They can pull this back. I've seen John Mark do it. I swear I've seen you pull this snail out of the basket more than anybody.
It's the most fun place to play around, you know?
Uh-oh.
When you got nothing to lose.
Yeah. Great answer there by Josh. Josh picking him off one at a time. The snail is chugging. Josh wants to hover transfer. Jeff sees it, gets out of the way. The fortress here. The snail's moving.
Yeah, Gold's just taking the time to recover, not really trying to commit to getting the snail back till they have their full force up, but not much support for Gold checks, unfortunately.
Cheese balls is your team name? Have you bought the cheese balls from over there yet?
Yeah, they're incredible. The cheese balls here are incredible.
They're really good when you're drunk. I know that. I've never had them sober. But after a long night of drinking, I'll pick them up and take them home.
They're so oily and cheesy. It's just the best kind of horrible, you know?
Yeah.
And modestly priced.
All the stuff here is pretty cheap compared to ground control where everything's twice as much.
It's true.
Great kill there with Skulls and Abs working together to get a pinch.
Yeah, both.
And Jack's picking off warriors. Gold's wiped and only has 1 gate or 2 gates, but they've got warriors at both of them.
Both queens on last.
Yeah, and Jack's in a better spot. He really wanted to tag that gate. Still don't have a form yet.
Ooh, really good bump there to blue checks, I guess.
2 warriors in the tunnel from Gold. I don't like this. I'm glad to see him rise out of there. Now Blue's on the back foot. Just like that. Typical day map.
Both queens being fairly conservative, not going for too much.
Yeah.
It's good.
Back and forth on the warriors there. Skulls wants this pinch. Jeff and Tony bringing in their teamwork special. Blue's down to no warriors. Gold's got 2 speeds and a snail protect, and all the gates unlocked. Blue's in trouble again. See how Jack can get him a gate.
Queen, better not get too confident here. There we go.
Oh, he gets 1 warrior, but dies for it. And that was only game 1. Let's look at the stat line here. I don't think we have the full stats package, but we've got the kill deaths. Tony putting in work. Jeff staying out of the game mostly, surprisingly. Usually I see Jeff with double-digit kills, but Tony and Kyle on gold getting a lot of kills, 14 and 13.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, it just looks like Blue got outslayed. I wonder how many of those were drone kills on the snail in the basket, though.
Yeah, it's hard to know. It was a pretty long game, so numbers tend to get inflated a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Standard opening. Jack dives through and gets punished for it. I think
Blue doing 3 berries.
3 berries is the good. I think that was a split decision call by the warrior who knew he wasn't going to get a form because Jack died. So just put it in while you can. Good quick thinking, I think. Oh, gets bumped out of the gate by Jared. And now they've got 3 warriors on gold and only 1 on blue. They need
Queen is looking for a clear, but she should be.
Not a good time for a clear. Yeah, that's a costly one.
Down to no warriors on blue there.
Yeah, this is trouble.
Adam's looking for a pincer with the queen here.
Yeah, everyone wants the queen dead, and meanwhile Snail's just chugging alone. Oh, but
Really
Jack
nice.
picks up a couple. Little greed from the gold team. And he pops the Snail. He's gonna get 2, oh no, he got 2 warriors. They're back in this. I think Jack needs to not focus on clearing the hive. He needs to take up more map presence. He can, once the snail makes its journey back, he can escort one of these berries.
Yeah, they've really only got, gold only has 1 warrior, so they really should just put a lot of the pressure on the queen here.
Yeah, so you want to see these blue warriors kind of pressure on the queen and not hanging out near this snail.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Jack's clearing berries when his team is dying elsewhere. Skulls really needs to stay alive. Okay, that's good. That's bad. There's a wipe for the blue team. They'll get at least 1 out of mid. Can probably get the second one. Surprised Jeff didn't dip under there. It would have been a spicy. I might have.
I think he's gotten away with it once this game already.
Oh,
so.
I must have missed one of them. Sometimes it's worth it.
Second time is a little riskier.
Yeah.
No one likes getting disrespected like that, you know?
It does hurt your ego when someone just walks under you at the mid-gate. It's not a good feeling. Blue's got only 5 berries left to win, and Snail's in the middle. This is winnable if Blues can keep their warriors alive and Jack can stay alive.
Yeah, gold really got no progress on the snail there. So their only objective right now looks like a queen kill, so as long as blue queen stays really safe.
Yeah, and this is an escort for a berry. There's, oh, that's a miss by blue checks. That's a kind of costly miss. Yeah. Does lead to the warrior dying, which is a trade-off, but
puts blue queen in a little tricky situation.
Blue Skull's last warrior alive in a pinch, but bops the Jared right as he's forming. Down goes Blue Skulls. Blue is wiped once again. This could be a time to flood. Maybe? Okay, flood isn't going to work anymore. Picking off warriors 1 at a time. I want to see Jack get near that mid-gate to get a warrior, not escorting these berries at this point. There we go. Hold out the queen, get a warrior up at mid, and then we'll save our snaily friend. This is looking good.
Good to see blue queen is taking their time, not trying to force their victory.
Yeah.
Just trying to rebuild, get everything back together before they really push it.
2 berries left. This could be one of those pushes, though.
I think they're looking to get one more up before they really.
This is and the hover transfer clear by Josh.
There it is.
Again, he keeps this guy trapped in the hive. This berry can sneak in. Here comes the queen to win the game. Oh, I was worried there for a second, but Josh with the clutch hover transfer there to clear the hive with the warrior turning his back.
Wow.
And now it's tied up 1-1. Oh, you put 2. I think November Grain should be the favorite for this series. I think that's an upset for Jack to pull that out. But that's the hat trick and 12 kills for him. Not really a real hat trick, but we count them. We don't run snail much in Seattle, and I think that was kind of obvious there when we got it close, and then they just pulled it back, and then Gold didn't have any objective pressure for the rest of the game. Yep. I feel like that's one of the reasons we don't run it much here, is that happens to us basically every game.
That's fair. Is it just difficulty closing it out? That
I think we struggle to close it out on both night and dusk pretty often. This is the first tournament that Snail has been the dominant strategy in Seattle so far that I've seen out of the whole SOS series.
Cross under by Queen there.
Even at Bumble Bash, we ran berries, like me and Walsh's team did.
Alright, yeah, looks like Blue's running berries now here. Guess they're doing a split strat.
Yeah, this is a weird split happening here.
Might have been a
kick in.
Desperation berry.
Yeah. Snail's on the blue side, and Josh is in the right spot. Holding these high ledges just is so powerful. No warriors can really get in there. Ooh, great pickoff there by Chris. Queen was looking for Josh, and Chris. Oh, challenged by Jack with quick taps. That was just a tap speed challenge.
Gold Queen still has 2 up. Oh, just 1 now.
And Gold is in trouble. Tony's picking up kills. Slow in the trouble. Tony can get this, maybe. Blue checks is zoning her out. She's gonna have to go around. Yeah, she makes that call. They've got 3 warriors on Gold now, though. They're looking to collapse down here on the snail, get this chaos, and down
really
goes Jack.
Nice.
What a
Blue
turn.
is totally wiped.
Yeah, Jack got too focused on winning and closing it out, and gives them the whole map. Gold gets all their warriors up, and now the snail's chugging the wrong way for Blue.
Yeah, it's easy to feel that, feel the win so close when you're, when you have so much momentum, but sometimes you just need to slow down and get your team back up, figure it all out again.
Blue's not in a terrible spot still, though. They've got a warrior, they've got some map control, and they've still got the snail on their half. Jeff's doing good to trailing at these gates right back, though. He's not giving Jack everything. Wow.
Really great.
Josh, 10-2 scoreline with a bunch of massive kills on Snail. And finally the queen kill to win the series. 2-1 for, I don't know TeamJack's name, but TeamJack.
That was, wow.
I think you're up.